I fell asleep for to take my rest. I dreamed a dream that made me sad, concerning myself and the first few friends I had. With half-damp eyes I stared to the room where my friends and I'd spent many an afternoon, where we together weathered many a storm, laughing and a-singing till the early hours of the morn. By the old wooden stove where our hats was hung, our words was told, our songs were sung, where we longed for nothing and were satisfied, joking and a-talking about the world outside. With hungry hearts through the heat and cold, we never much thought we could get very old. We thought we could sit forever in fun, but the chances really was about 1,000,000 to 1. As easy as it was to tell black from white, it was all that easy to tell wrong from right. And our choices, they were few, so the thought never hit that the one road we traveled would ever shatter or split. I wish, how many a year has passed and gone, many a gamble has been lost and won, many a road taken by many a first friend, and each one of them I've never seen again. How's everyone doing? Good evening. I wish in vain that we could sit simply in that room again. $10,000 at the drop of a hat, I'd give it all gladly if our lives could be like that. Bob Dylan's dream. Mine as well. Wouldn't it be nice? Happy Sunday, the 18th of October, 2020. Salut to my French friends, amigos, copains. Keep hitting it off the mic stand. Get out of my way. Thank you. All right, Gary and Julie. Good evening, all. And what's cracking? Hey, thanks for liking the stream. What am I drinking tonight? The same thing I drink every night, Pinky. Smithwick's Red Ale. Smithwick's, I drink it every week. Where's my free drink? Where's my sponsorship deal? Smithwick's do green and yellow ale, and it's an Irish red ale. So, if anyone knows anyone in Smithwick's, yes, I'll take a free crate of beer. It's a tasty beer. Anyway, I'm not big for advertising. Oh, Sarah's got the CD. Great times. Yeah, I want to get onto that actually. The CDs got sent. Some from Larne. I'll tell you why that was later. But and some from the Krieger Road. And thank you, Raymond. And our poor friend Harry Pettis informs me and sent me a little picture to say that he got stiffed by the postman for it not fulfilling the right dimensions, and they send you the letter. No, they send you a wee picture through the post saying, "We've something for you," and the person didn't put enough postage on it, and I was incensed. Do I not know the dimensions of an envelope and the weight? Under 100 grams, second class stamp, 65p. The width's fine, the height was fine. If you got a micrometer, then you might be able to argue that it was over 5 millimeters. I was like, guy, you're kidding me. And then William, I wrote to him. I was like, William, you got CDs through the post? Any problem? No. So I'll be asking those who got the first batch whether they got charged more, because that's not on. I'm going to take them down. So ultimately, yes, I'm glad that yours was received in White Abbey. Danielle was like, BT? What was it? BX? Is that your postcode? She's like, no such thing. That's a typo. No BXs. It's all BT. I was like, Google says BX. They've decided to move on from BTs. Sounds good. I've got the wee headphones in tonight. I think I'm off to a good start. Moved things around a wee bit. Alright. Good evening, John Fleming. How's the fam? You're in the next batch, John. Unless you don't like CDs anymore. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of melitos rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my eyes grew dim. I had to stop for the night. As she stood in the doorway, I heard her mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. And she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Mind is Tiffany twisted. She's got the Mercedes Benz. She's got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, said, please bring me my wine. Said we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find We are all just prisoners here of our own device. In the master's chamber they have gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find my way back to the place where I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. To the Hotel California, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California, any time of year, you can find it here. Thank you, folks. Thank you, James Rooney. Thank you for sharing that with your wider Facebook friends. Oh, crack, crookle. It's a bad sign, eh? Alright. Spooky lyrics is right. Well, Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. Coca-Cola's coming. Alright, what did you say? Just noticed that the Google Maps have our postcode as BZ. Was I saying BX? Instead of BT. Emailed them a few times, still haven't fixed it. It's Google Maps then. And Google Maps, Google, we think, is infallible. No, not infallible. There's poor Peter the Mad Dalton, who had to go rummaging through someone else's cardboard recycling box. Because I literally drove it to the street and went, that's number 8 there, says so. And got in the car. I'm at work. I said, I'll leave it down and then I'll drive back to Bangor. And then I drop it in the wee box and I drive to Bangor. And you just turn into your driveway when your phone goes beepity beep and you go, I know what this is. That's him saying. I've sent him a picture as well, by the way. So I'm like, there's your record. It's in the recycling cardboard box there for you to pick up discreetly when you come home. That's not my house. I was like, thanks Google. 8, 9, 10. Stop talking to him. Flashbacks, you know. Triggering myself. So, everybody having fun. I have been busy this week. And we might be busy next week. That was Bob Dylan's Dream. And I have something regarding a set list here. I'll not take forever. Just get on with it, will we? Oh yeah, some of my own. Good and loud for everybody, yeah? The right level? Okay. Harmonicas. There you are. Now you see, with the wee buds that I've got instead of the cans, 30 weeks and I figured it out. You can take your harmonica on and off till your heart's content with earbuds. Patented in the early 40s, I'm sure. I'm only getting around to figuring it out now. Hey Hans. student of Confucius, feeling kinda useless, not got a job. It's obvious to some of us, and ordinary people think it's kind of odd. The sun has subsided behind the horizon, but I don't mind. It's safe to assume there's room for improvement, but of what kind? Revolving and dissolving, I tore myself in two, then rang a random helpline to ask what I should do. When I got through, they just said, buddy, quit while you're ahead. They just said, buddy, oh, quit while you're ahead. Evidence, wiped away the fingerprints and shredded files, which is another way to say I couldn't face the music, now I'm in denial. You keep on persisting, I'll end up confessing to any crime. No, I haven't been to prison, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to do hard time. On yourself, they say, why don't you come clean? You never done those things at all, it probably was a dream. Come on now, buddy, quit while you're ahead. Come on now, buddy, oh, quit while you're ahead. Come on now, buddy, oh, quit while you're ahead. Said, buddy, well, I highly recommend you better quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead, everybody. Thank you very much for all the Street Fighter animations. Do you see him in the corner, at the back of the room there? That guy's made from hammer, little plastic beads. He looks very digital. Guy makes me those on eBay for about 15 quid. I'm like, wrote to him last November, can you make me another one? He's like, yeah, I love doing it. You're the only one who asks for them. What was I on about? Oh yeah, that was a weird one. Someone was hosting on, we got a double animation because they're embedded on top of each other, and I thought, there's no technical way around this if I have a Twitch thing occurring at the same time as a Facebook thing. I thought to myself, what are the odds of that happening? So apparently the doctor hosted me. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're well, Christian. Out in Malal. And whatever else was occurring at the same time as that. Someone was friendly and liked or shared, or maybe they followed. Maybe they subscribed. Maybe they deposited their bank account in my bank account. Who knows? But yes, PayPal is an option, kids. If you get permission from the credit card payer, the bill payer, do that. Do that. Get permission, I mean, like. Okay, the Robinsons are in, and may I ask, Neil and Jackie, were you overcharged for postage? Did you get a little CD in the post? And if so, did the Royal Mail not like the weight of it, or the dimensions? The weight is fine. The dimensions, some absolute pedant was like, nah, that exceeds the depth. We're talking mils. 5mm. He's like, nah, more like 5.5. I swear. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to get annoyed. Right. What did I just sing you there? Quit while you're ahead. Quit talking, Dan. Here, well, I've not done this in a while. Teenage dreams so hard to beat. Every time she walks down the street, another girl in the neighborhood. But she was mine, she looked so good. I wanna hold her tight and get teenage kicks all through the night. Called her up on the telephone, love her over cause I'm all alone. I need excitement, oh I need it bad, cause she's the best I've ever had. I wanna hold her tight and get teenage kicks all through the night. All through the night. A teenage dream so hard to beat. Every time she walks down the street, another girl in the neighborhood. But she was mine, she looked so good. I wanna hold her tight and get teenage kicks all through the night. Alright. I'll be honest, I don't think the harmonica works. It's a bit too... Nah. Folk music. Can't. I know you can blend folk and punk, but that was a failed experiment, wouldn't you agree? Thank you very much. Michael Strapoli. Ah, super dups. There you go. This Twitch thing's kicking off. Only took me 30 weeks. Got a subscriber. Thank you. M2TH. That's you, Matthew. Or who's that? It's very kind. Whoa. And another thing, there's a Facebook like happening at the same time. It's all on. Yes, renewed the Prime sub thing. Does anyone have Amazon Prime? Because I'm going to have to help. Line my pockets. No. Nick kindly sent me a link to a thing called... didn't mean to do that. Come back. It's a how-to guide, basically. Open a new tab. I'm okay with you accepting cookies. Frigging heck. Because, yeah. It's no good if you have the free trial, but if you do use Amazon Prime, then follow me. And apparently, this is a guide on how to give Dan money and it costs you nothing. Thebusinessinsider.com. How to use your Amazon Prime with Twitch. Because if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to a gamer's channel or a musician's channel by, I don't know, following this easy little how-to. Open the web browser and go to twitchprime.com and then ding, diddly ding, ding, confirm. Just saying, in case you got a coffee break and you're like, I got Amazon Prime. Okay. But thank you very, very much for subscribing, or just watching, but definitely for subscribing. OBS, got it. Alright, well if you use Amazon Prime, Renata, then do us a little favor. Click a couple of buttons, I think. What's my Twitch channel known as? It's in the description, I think. twitch.tv/folkdope888. That's me. Alright. Shameless promotion over. But for how long? Neil Young. With this one. It's called The Highwayman. You can support Amazon Prime through Twitch, but only the best. Only the best. Simply the best. The Highwayman, right? Thanks, Chris. Dr. Dreadful, good suggestion. Get a chatbot that will automatically post the Twitch Prime link every now and then, etc. I'll pass it on to me chums and then subscribe to you. I think so, Linda. More information in just Google how to, and everyone's a winner, baby. A chatbot would be handy. But of course, being in a I do wonder, because occasionally someone's like, you ought to get, what do you call the other thing, admins and stuff like that, you know? You got someone in your chat room being like, could you shut up, you're spamming. But if I'm like using Restream to be on D Live and the other one, Periscope and all, it was just bombarded with BS last week, weren't we? And I could do nothing about it. A mod, yeah, class. Alright, I was a highwayman. Is the guitar alright? Sounds loud, but, you know, not too bad. I was a highwayman. On a coach road I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I'm still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed the schooner round the Horn to Mexico. I went aloft to furl the mainstay in a floe. And when the yards broke off they said that I got killed, but I'm living still. I was a dam builder across the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. Place called Boulder on the wild Colorado, I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound, but I'm still around. I'll always be around and around and around and around. Around and around and around and around. I'll fly a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain, and I'll be back again and again and again and again, again and again and again and again. Isn't that apt? It's all about a guy who won't quit, won't give up, keeps on coming back for another beating. We are all very welcome this evening. I gotta say some hellos. Hello to Nikki. Hello to Amy. Who haven't we said hello to? I said Michael, thanks very much, mate. And anyone who's checking it out on Twitch tonight, you're awfully welcome. And Dr. Dreadful for hosting and sharing. Morning, Nikki. You nocturnal person. Only love can break your heart. Mate, I actually started playing that and then put it down for a later moment. It's over here. When you were young and on your own. You got the CD, but like, as Danielle said to me, she's like, is that the order you played them in? And I was like, actually, no. I realised later when I listened back to them and snipped them all up and put EQ and whatever reverb and stuff on it, that there would be a slightly better running order to play them in. But that requires forethought. And I don't have any of that. I just pull them together. So the CD actually flows a lot better than actually listening to week 16. If you were to go back to week 16, you'd be like, yeah, you'll have to test and compare. But Mr. Neil, I am awfully sorry that the Robinsons were overcharged for such a thing. That is not cool and bad of me. And especially since it should have been 65, should have been 88p, and Harry got charged 150. So they're like, they'll charge you an extra 70p for processing. Goodness sake. And Nikki got your CD and it came to your house on Prospect. Connor's on the way too. Say hi to Connor. To your health. Haven't seen Connor since I don't know, since we were out looking for James, I suppose. Yeah, I don't mind. See, we can't blame the humble postman. There's some job's worth in the sorting office with a micrometer, I'd say. Who's like, yeah, the width's fine, the depth's fine, or the length and the breadth are fine, and the weight's fine, and it'll clearly go through a letterbox, but we can squeeze, and it's embarrassing, you know, when that turns up, the postman turns up to their door and be like, some bozo tried to send you something, and now you gotta pay more. I'm like, painful. Do you want a couple more originals before we go to Neil Young territories and James Taylor territories? Who else would I like to sing you? Some Beatles. We'll see how we get on. Do you know I haven't sung in ages? Dream a Little Dream of Me, and I used to sing it every day of the week. How do you request a song? You type it in, and then I make a wee, sorry, I'll get round to that one of these decades remark. But otherwise, you'd go to, I don't know if I've made a hyperlink, folkdope.com, song list, and it's a little Google sheet. Like so. You can either pick one of my own from the massive drop down list and song suggestion or a dedication, so you could chuck something else in there. I'm getting there. I mean, at least I'm cataloguing. I'm screenshotting and cataloguing everyone's requests. People saying Smashing Pumpkins, people saying Graham Parsons, people saying here's a link, and I just need a stasis chamber to freeze time for a week or two. Learn you some new tunes. Pixies, please. Yeah, we'd like that. Oh no. Back to life. Nerp, derp, ba-derp, burp, burp. Feet in the air and your head Try this trip and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse. Well, there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? 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 Way out in the water, see it swimming. Well, I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were hiding behind the rocks. Yeah, except the little fish trying to talk to me. Tell me east is west, trying to talk to me, to me. Oh, where is my mind? 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 Way out in the water, see it swimming. With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trip and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse. Well, there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? 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 Way out in the water, see it swimming. All right, where is my mind? Where are the high notes? Way up there, out of my reach. Any Smiths, yeah. Do you want a Busker Smith song? Something about Mr. Morrissey's Vox weird me out. But I have yet to. I'd like to give this a go. So we'll see. What's the one? Driving in my car to die by your side. There is a light and it seldom goes out. I'm gonna give you that one, will I? There is a light and it never goes out. Thank you for listening in. You nosy little eavesdropper, you. Right. This'll be fun. Wash hands. Yes, wash your hands of this thing here. Dirt, 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 dirt. It's not so bad, you want it? There's F major 7s in here. And it goes like. Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people. Have they put the chords onto the right parts of the words? Let's find out. I'm gonna do the bit of Daphne now. Driving in your car doubling the chords more than I thought. Driving in your car, and I never want to go home 'cause I haven't got a home anymore. Take me out tonight. Don't know it so well. Oh dear! Failed experiment. And he's hemorrhaging viewers. Skip to the end, as they say. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. Sorry, John, I'll work on that. Okay. Thank you. Definitely liking my album. My style. Well, if you like my style, you'll like my album. It was made by me. It's intrinsically attached to my style. Song for Woody. Last week, didn't I do that? I sang a song for Woody quite recently, yeah. Alright, Connor would like to request Sugar Mountain, but can't from his Kindle viewing. Sorry, Connor. You gotta get that Kindle fixed before I can take requests from you, mate. It's not really in tune, this really, is it? I mean, it could be better. Lady. Maybe it's the A. Gotta be honest, I'm liking the sound tonight. Flipping got there, like. I listen back to them, I'm like, it's too guitar-y, you know, so I want to know that I can actually hear what I'm singing. Sure D. Alright. This is class. Town in North Ontario, a dream, comfort, memory to share. In my mind I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Blue, blue window behind the stars. Flying across the sky, casting shadows on our eyes. Leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Baby, can you hear me now? Helpless, helpless, helpless. Town in North Ontario, with dream, comfort, memory to share. But in my mind I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Blue, blue window behind the sky. Yellow moon on the rise. Big, big birds flying across the stars, casting shadows on our eyes. And leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Baby, can you hear me now? Helpless, helpless, helpless. Oh, sing with me somehow. All right, that's a tune. And thank you for the... Dad gave me some picky dad says. Guitar boomy. Maybe room mic for guitar. So I've moved I've moved the room back a few inches from the microphone and the guitar therein. And turned the mids down a wee hair. Just a tiny amount. Like, we'll see what that was like. What do we say there? This week, I was listening to one of your old streams while at work. At the end, stupid YouTube auto-played the song from John Scatman, Ski Bapa Dadot Bop. Glad to know they've really got my number, haven't they? They've really kind of with their AI and their tagging, and they're like, people who like this folky thing, they're gonna like, I'm a scat man. Aye, well, okay. But yeah, that'll be a palate cleanser. I'm sorry you were subjected to that, but thanks for listening twice. Always worth digging through those old ones. One of these days I'll be dead and gone, and so will YouTube. Sarah says, that's a nice cover. I'd like to hear Dan play. What are we talking here? I love bloody Saint Etienne's version of this. Neil Young fans will hate me. Of Only Love Will Break Your Heart. Says it's all good now. Well, there we go. Stab in the dark, but thank you for the technical specifications there. I was going to sing you some originals, wasn't it not? Do you ever not trust your tuners? It says, oh, it's the strings are in key to themselves, you know. But I maybe said this before about John Frusciante recording recording Scar Tissue. How it was recorded, and the engineer who, you know, put the mics in front of him and said, off you go, you got your guitar, you know what to do. I think the keys in this, like, I think this song might be in B flat or B or something like that. So, and he was only using like 3 strings out of 6. I'm just roughly telling you this here, but he had to choose one. He had to like make sure that one of the strings, because he was playing a chord through the song, and the action of fretting and the tension and whatever else on the neck meant that one of those strings would be less sweet. Once you fretted an open tune, it would sound grand, but once you actually put your fingers down, I'd have to find you that. It was really interesting. On your bedroom wall, all the places you want to see before you get old. You can borrow my suitcase, they're up on the shelf. I got cement in my shoes, you'll have to go by yourself. The city for a change of scene. Find a place somewhere small and buy a washing machine. It all sounds so simple, I wish I could go. I got cement in my shoes, I guess you already know. They weigh me down like a stone. You wanna capture the day, I wanna hide in my home. I know it don't make sense, I know it gives you the blues. I wish I could take them off, I hate these shoes too. Well, I've been writing all night to find the line I can use. You've been lying beside me thinking, Lord, what's the use? Go and ask any one of my few precious friends, when the hell's he gonna dig himself out of cement? and have a swinging good time. You got the looks and the brains, you're gonna do just fine. You wanna shoot for the stars, I wanna drink till I drown. When I get out of my shoes, maybe I'll see you around. 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 Thank you very much, folks. That's Cement Shoes, taken from my album Folk Dope. If you're joining me for the first time and you are interested in supporting the channel, supporting my love of Smithix, then prints and LPs for sale or donations via PayPal are very welcome. Thank you very much. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and all the rest. But if you like physical music, I'll post some to your house. I have a few in mind. I want to play is like, just wanna hear, did that. There's Bob Dylan's song I haven't done in ages. Might do Jake Bug. Gotta put that up on Instagram. I'm putting more of these little clips from these things onto Instagram, which is kind of fun. And but I'll hit you with a couple more originals here. Look, I haven't done this in ages. This is called Anticipation. Can't find wee hearts or emojis or like emojis. Can't help you. Bit late, Adrian, but don't you worry. Don't you worry. Be happy. Missed a wee bit of Bob Dylan, some Neil Young, some of mine. A lot of wittering, me raging about the post office, and me drinking Smithix. Apart from that, you're all caught up. Alright. How's it go? Well, I guess we're all screwed. Better get swimming lessons, better yet a canoe. They say turn off the lights when you leave the room. Still the industry carries on pumping out fumes, and the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Fresh air's getting scarce since they cut down the trees. It's getting so bad, soon they'll charge you to breathe. You'll need written permission to pass on your seed. But don't ask us in English, we all talk Chinese. And the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. I could sing you a song like the others before, protesting against every aspect of war. It's hard to believe, it's easy to ignore, but there's been quite a few and there's room for one more. And the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. This vicious religious resistance to change, it's holding us hostage, oh isn't it strange? Armageddon. Don't want nothing less, and the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Well, now some say the world is 12,000 years old. Just try not to mention the dinosaur bones. Refuse evolution, your science is wrong. Our design is divine like a hydrogen bomb. By 2100, yeah, I'll be long gone. Here's your inheritance, my blue-eyed son. God made us, clay baked us, and then broke the mold. We're hungry and helpless, left out in the cold. We're in for a penny, we're in for a pound. We're on borrowed time, no one says it out loud. Greed's a disease, the downfall of man. So don't say you weren't warned when the shit hits the fan, and the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Anticipation. Anticipation. Thank you, William. The Onion Dynasty continues. Natasha and her husband Curtis, and I forgot to mention William, who William also invited. So you are all very, 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 very welcome to the show tonight, to the stream, to watching me on your phones or your tellies or whatever. That's one of mine, and I'm reading Harry's message. Do you know? Wait, please, Mr. Postman. Why do I owe you $150? Beatles covered it. Harry, I know. I feel your pain. I'm totally incensed. I cannot believe it. And as well as that, it should have only been 88p, not 150. I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed at the world in general, but mostly Royal Mail. It'll never happen again. And considering I bloody well could have dropped it round to your house, but actually I couldn't have, but very sorry. But hopefully your CD player works charms. Well, I'm sailing away, my own true love. I'm sailing away in the morning. Is there something I can send you from across the sea? From the place that I'll be landing. No, there's nothing you can send me, my own true love. There's nothing I'm a wishing to be holding. Just carry yourself back to me unspoiled. From across that lonesome ocean. Well, I got a letter on a lonesome day. It was from her ship a-sailing, saying I don't know when I'll of you, my love, must think that away. I'm sure your thoughts are a roaming. I'm sure your thoughts are not with me, but on the country to where you're going. So take heed of the western winds. Take heed of the stormy weather. And yes, there is something you can send back to me. Spanish boots of Spanish leather. Impromptu boots of Spanish leather by Bob Dylan. Ah, well, you know, bookending it with the fact I did that other one, Girl from the North Country, last week, I think it was. So, and that wasn't even the Dylan song I wanted to play yet. So if you like that, this one's about rum and wheelchairs and wheelchair access and so forth. Called Fourth Time Around. I thought it was in G. I thought it was in D. It's in G. Hold on, everybody. 1 second. It's worth it. Like, you get the minor key, and you can really let loose on the harp here. Dun, 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 dun. When she said, "Don't waste your words, they're just lies," I cried she was deaf. Then she worked on my face until breaking my eyes, saying what else you got left. It was then that I got up to leave, but she said, "Don't forget, everybody must give something back for something they get." I stood there and hummed, I tapped on her drum, I asked her how come. And she buckled her boot and straightened her suit and said, "Don't get cute." So I forced my hands in my pockets and felt with my thumbs, and gallantly handed her my very last piece of gum. She threw me outside, I stood in the dirt where everyone walked. And after finding out I'd forgotten my shirt, I went back and knocked. I waited in the hallway, she went to get it, and I tried to make sense out of that picture of you in your wheelchair that leaned up against Jamaican rum. And when she did come, I asked her for some, and she said, "No dear." I said, "Your words are unclear, you better stick out your gum." She screamed till her face got so red that she fell on the floor. I covered her up and then thought I'd go look through her drawer. Through, I filled up my shoe and brought it to you. And me in, you loved me then, you didn't waste time. Well, I never took much, I never asked for your crutch, and don't ask for mine. Alrighty, that's off. Alright, Bob Dylan fans, what album's that off? Huh? Okay, we've got some good suggestions coming up. I'll quickly jump across here as well. Oh, how long's that been on? 1 hour 13 minutes. The annoying thing about Instagram is the fact that if you don't actually terminate the stream correctly, then it's live, but it wasn't like what do you call it? Pardon me. You can't go and re-watch it the next day. Much sadness. Oh well. So if you were watching on Instagram, well, you're gone now. So who am I talking to? You guys, anybody? The rest of you. Instagram's just a rare one. It does say at the bottom of the screen, if you are like, what the hell is Instagram? Look it up, look me up, and then you'll basically see little clips of songs and records that I've bought and pictures of my breakfast. No, I haven't got that far yet. You just want flip, it'll be Armistice Day soon enough at this rate. I will be singing you the band played Waltzing Matilda, but if not for you. And Alison was after Mother Dear. Let's see if I can remember any of that. Mother dear, sorry I haven't written in so long. Don't pass on my belongings or give me up for dead. I've just been sleepwalking and 3 or 4 months on. I've wandered miles with my eyes shut and still don't feel rested. 1,000 times I read the lines you wrote for me, reminding how you are an ear to lend. Mother dear, here's a promise, I'll come home again. Mother dear, well, it's not that I got broken hands, that's my reason not for eating and living. Mother dear, well, it's not that I got broken hands, but it's hard to keep them shaking from long enough to write. Please don't fear for me or my future or my plans. Don't lie awake a worrying all through endless nights. The tears and guilt and tears you spilled that I've caused for never having thought to use a pen. Mother dear, here's a promise, you'll hear from me again. I'd just like to apologize, I realize now I may have ostracized my oldest friend. Mother dear, here's a promise, you'll hear from me again. Mother dear, here's a promise, I'll write home again. One of my own guys. Do you know the problem is I'm such a bloomin' stickler for friggin', you know, you remember CDs and they had the secret track and all that business? You'd be like, oh, what's happening? 20 or 30 minutes later you'd hear a secret track. Well, when I finished my recordings way back when, I thought, oh, I can have a secret track. I'll put that song at the very, very end. So I hid it so well, I never played it. And it wasn't part of my repertoire. Lovely song. And then I was like, where's it gone? So what I did was, instead of having to play the last song and then fast forward for 25 minutes or whatever, I snipped it out of the original WAV file. Of course you did, Dan. That's obvious. But let's think. James Taylor, the Kinks, the Beatles. Pretty much tried that last week, Nicky. There's a good 6 or 7 Dolbro Dan songs on the trot. And this week I'm trying to play the other ones that I didn't do last week. And I made a complete mess of Microchipping Me last week, and I don't have an E harmonica. Excuses. Let's do Some Head Shoes, Anticipation, Quit While You're Ahead. Back before our folks were born, when microphones were basic, when there was only analog, no digital replacement, the phonograph was all we had to play music on. It's funny now we walk around with an iPod full of songs. When making a recording, it was all done on the spot. You had to get it right first time, one take was all you got. And though it wasn't perfect, at least it was sincere. I miss the muddy water now, the river runs so clear. The demise of private enterprise wreaked havoc in my town, since the corporate record store forced the others to close down. Now everywhere is nowhere and the roads all look the same, but no one seems to notice and shareholders don't complain. Not long ago, tobacco was thought to be okay, given all the jazz bars are real authentic haze. Now people run for cover when I ask them for a light. You know, I reckon soon all smokers will be shot on sight. There's changes in the ocean, there's changes in the sea. There's people keeping charts of nautical cartography. They've done it for a long while, there's libraries of archives. Still it keeps on changing as millennia go by. Some ask what's with the accent, you sound like a hillbilly. Now don't you know that's my intention, I do that deliberately. I've found it's where my heart is, no parody or ploy. I just pretend I'm singing back when Bob was still a boy. Back when Bob was still a boy. Back when Bob was still a boy. Sunny day, I went to a hole in the wall, but to my surprise, my card was denied for no justified reason at all. Of course, this was just the beginning, the worst of it still to be seen. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance microchipping me. I called my accountant to make an appointment to sort out my finance somehow. But all I was told made my blood run cold. Your savings can't save you now. It's easy to see now in hindsight why they brought down our economy. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now they're microchipping me. I flew to the United States, I confess. I saw the American way. As soon as I landed, officials demanded a sample of my DNA. And without second thought, I provided my genetic identity. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now they're microchipping me. To escape, I've got nowhere to go. They'll find me wherever I flee. With pinpoint precision, their satellite system can locate the chip inside me. By sheepish obedience blinded, they sure pulled the wool over me. Boy, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now they're microchipping me. Well, this isn't fiction, this isn't a joke. Wake up and realize the truth. Their sinister pyramid scheme is to fix the many controlled by the few. And to them we are no more than cattle. That's why it's the mark of the beast. Lord, I wish I'd listened to the resistance. Now that they've microchipped me. That is a tasty beverage. Thanks for all the little yellow clappy hands, everybody. Much appreciated. All right. So what's that been? An hour and 26 minutes. And we're not done yet. No. We aren't done by a long shot. I've got songs to sing. And people want songs, don't they still? Who wants a song? What's going on here? Back again? Alright. Nicely done. Oh yeah. We got some beeps here. We got at least... I didn't ask it to do that. Is it actually... Stop. OBS is busting up. Mate, sort your life out. Is it break time? Yeah, before OBS kills itself. Doodle doo doo. Do you remember how to play that song, Dan? Do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba da lo do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Seriously. All right. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore trees. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading and I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn here. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Well, say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading while I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn here. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Folks, I'm trying to get it to be full screen again. I don't know why it won't just sort its stupid little hotkey life out. Yeah, just glitch glue. Shows it to me and then hides it again for me. And then I get the beach ball. It's not much to look at, really, is it? Just mind of its own. You press the button and then it does that. Full screen, you jackass. Na-na-na-na-na. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. What do we do? Take a break? Nearly there. Breaking hotkeys, you suck. Well, there you go. You get to see a little picture of me and then a few other pictures and some infinite garbage because it's on screen share mode and won't get off. Oh my word, how did that happen? Bashed every button. Good news. was about to get much annoyed. A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing as I lay there reeling in my prison cell, and the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, a screw was bawling, "Get up, you bowsy, and clean up yourself." And the old triangle could go jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. The lags lay sleeping, Humpy Gussie was creeping as I lay there weeping for my Sally gal. And the old triangle could go jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Up in the female prison, there are 75 women, and it's there among them I wish I did dwell. And the old triangle could go jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. All along the banks of the Royal Canal. Quick, Ali, get the chicken out of the oven. Char grilled, yeah. Don't worry, we had that. It was the barbecue sauce. It didn't take too well. It tasted lovely. Rotisserie, Mum says. It was great. Hunger is the best spice. No, it was tasty. I was sitting picking away at it. They're telling me stories, and I'm just round the back of them, just at the, what do you call it, the silver tray. There's another chicken leg. Okay, well, I'm glad I got the old screen back. That was nice. Okay, what else can we sing here? I'll maybe just blast through. Do till 10, 9:30, I don't know. I'll just keep going till my water runs out. The old break up bit isn't worth the loss of momentum. Not that I ever had any, but I hope to acquire some in the remaining half hour. Let me see. Pretty much covered them all. I think the only other original I had in mind was Folk Dope itself. But here's a James Taylor song. If this is in D, which it claims to be, then there's every chance I can even hit you with some harmonica. Do me wrong, do me right, tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light, but don't let me be lonely tonight. Say goodbye and say hello. It's sure enough good to see you. Now it's time to go. Don't say yes, but please don't say no. I don't want to be lonely tonight. Go away then, damn you. Go on and do as you please. You ain't ever gonna see me getting down on my knees. I'm undecided, your heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down. Do me wrong, do me right. Go on and tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light, but don't let me be lonely tonight. I don't want to be lonely tonight, oh no, I don't want to be lonely tonight. James Taylor, all right, with some harmonica and some interpretation halfway through it. How about have me some fun tonight? I guess that's a blues medley he speaks of. Tall Sally, she's built the speed. She got everything that Uncle John need, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Baby, having me some fun tonight. Well, saw Uncle John with bald head Sally. Saw Mary coming and he ducked in the alley, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Ooh, baby, having me some fun tonight. Gonna have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Have some fun. Have me some fun tonight. Well, long, tall Sally, she's built the speed. She got everything that Uncle John need, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Ooh, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Alright. When I crossed that room and I held her hand in mine. Whoa, well, we danced through the night. Good evening, Kadir. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thanks everybody who has chipped in with chicken-related stories and otherwise. Keeps things musing. Counting down the list of songs I thought of singing. Whole triangle. Good, cool. Where's the time go? You wouldn't fit them all in if you tried, would you? Diddly ding. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, rolling into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy, taxi lights shine so bright. Well, I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Time, Waterloo sunset's fine, Waterloo sunset's fine. Terry meets Julie, Waterloo station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. And I don't I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time, Waterloo sunset's fine, Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. As long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. La da 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 da. Doesn't it remind you of a bygone time, huh? Waterloo, I mean, Ray Davies and classic. I mean, it's iconic and it's visual, and what am I getting at here? Yeah, the Thames and Waterloo station and bridge and everything else. We were putting the time in this week. Pardon me, throwing beer down our chins. No, watching a Michael Burke series called How the Victorians Built Britain, and how the navvies, we've sung about them before, how the navvies dug out the underground in London, first in the world, dug a trench. One of the episodes was about how Manchester was getting fleeced by Liverpool on fees and merchant dock. The docks were of course controlled by the merchants, and they were like, you know what, we could do that. We could have our own dock. And someone's like, you know, you're 35 miles away from sea. Well, call up the navvies. Get these lads on a boat, right? We need a. Thank you very much. We just need a flippin' gully big enough to pass international vessels along. 35 miles of that. Dig that out, please. And this thing, I think it said they moved. It might have been 40 million tons of earth. Built it around the 1870s. Ran it for about 60, 80 years, and then became commercially not viable anymore. But serious, those guys could dig. There's another episode though where they are still. There's an engineering company down in the bowels of London, messing around with spades and making repairs to one of the underground. And they are using tools and a little bit of pneumatic drills, but basically shovels. And Michael Burke's like, "Whoa, you still doing drills, and are you still using shovels down here?" And the engineer's like, yes, he's Brazilian, I think, but he's like, yeah, we do if I have to, if I can't get the tools down. Michael's like, well, how far do you dig a week? And he's like, well, it depends how motivated they are, how much effort they're putting in, type of thing. But he averaged about, I think he said they get through about 5 to 7 meters in a week, which compared to the bad old days of digging trenches and all the rest of it is actually pretty bad, because the other stat they were telling you was that let me see if I can recall now correctly, 5 navvies could dig an Olympic swimming pool in 2 days. I mean, is an Olympic swimming pool not 50 meters long by bloody however many meters wide by about 6 foot deep? 2 days, 25 guys. That is some serious digging. So anyway, how the Victorians built Britain and Waterloo Station, and as a result I was feeling all Victorian, and took us off to blimmin', I'm going to regret doing this of course, but we'll take us this side to the holiday snaps. Got up the flippin' Island McGee and went to the Goblins, what do you call it, is up that direction. For anyone who's watching from Turkey, we were at Whitehead, which is just across the Belfast Lough from Bangor. You can basically see Bangor, right about there, and Island McGee, which is where we stopped for famous ice cream. Danielle liking ice cream. We both like ice cream, so our traditional family recipe. They've been at this for again ever since 1921. Made an amateur mistake and ordered raspberry ruffle, which I'm getting quite fond of. What do you call it? What's the other lads called on the Belmont Road? The ones from Portrush. And they have a really nice coconut ice cream, so I ordered raspberry ruffle, thinking, that'll be nice, raspberries and coconut. That's actual shards of coconut. Now, I like coconut, but like coconut butter, coconut milk, coconut water, everything. But I hate Bounties. Let's be honest. I don't need the kind of like sawdusty kind of fibrous strands of actual coconut in my ice cream, or anywhere near me for that matter. So I enjoyed it, but I could have enjoyed it more if they just used coconut essence. But there you have it. A very old ice cream shop that is in the Isle of McGee in Antrim, and we got, of course, all the way to Whitehead, and not really the Goblins, but it's probably shut actually COVID wise. No, they've got the, what's it called, we're good to go symbol, stamp of approval from the government. Hip hip. We got to their little gift shop basically, had a look around, but we did, since we made it to the edge of the lighthouse here at Black Rock, you can see from my flat in Bangor, it's about there. Come on, it's not going to show you where. Yeah, bang. And once you round this and you're no longer in the loch, we just got serious waves of greatness smacking us in the face. It was very, very cool. But there is a couple of caves around here, and get this. This is mental. This guy came, where is it? This guy lived in one, a school headmaster. The Schoolmaster's Chamber, Smuggler's Cave, Blackhead. Legitimately, McCartney came to the district in 1804 and set himself up as a schoolmaster. At the time, there were no schoolhouses in outlying districts like Island McGee, and the national school system had not even started. So, children living in the areas were taught by learned men who were known as hedge teachers, of which McCartney was one. So he taught the kids and lived. I mean, he upgraded by being offered a barn to live in, basically, later on when he became a little more infirm in his later years. But a powerfully built man with a forbidding manner, McCartney did not have many friends because he lived in a cave. As he lived in a cave, it actually says, and spent most of his leisure time pottering about the beach near Blackhead. Some people thought he was mad, and he became known as Mad McCartney, 1804. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. But renowned as a good teacher and very kind to his children, and his classes were always well attended. So there you have it. Gobbins and the remnants of it, and just basically, for anyone who's wondering, what the hell is a gobbin? For our international viewers, they've rigged up this kind of like metallic pipes and railings and so forth along the coast, and you could go out on a nice day and try not to get swept into the Irish Sea. And it's been reopened. It's been nerfed a wee bit, I'm sure, but otherwise it's open for business. And while you're in the district, get yourself a Rinka ice cream. So there I am doing my part for the Northern Irish Tourism Board. Let's get back to singing songs. Let's show my face. Alright. I'm glad you loved my info. Thank you, Linda. It breaks it up, doesn't it? Should have called in on the way home from a cuppa. Well, we were above yous because we went to the Knock Memorial. Talking ours. The Knocka Memorial is a, you know, what do you call those things? Words, vocabulary. It's an obelisk, basically, and it must be about, don't know, 20 metres tall. Pretty damn tall. Plus, you're on the top of a mountain, of a hill that overlooks the entire of Belfast Lough. Good views. So we were behind you. So what's the blurb say? I was looking through a book today, British Steam Railways. An engraving of guys down digging. Cotton cover tunnels was the method used, apparently. Hard work digging out junctions at Baker Street. Hard day's work. Indeed, exactly. And yes, there is an episode dedicated to them building the underground and how they had two opposing capitalist companies design run or create the same line at the same time, which is why Hammersmith has two stations, and you have to get out from the underground, climb up onto the street, walk across a busy road, and go down into the opposition's station because they hated each other. The head guy, the guys in charge of these constructions, those two engineers, were just like chalk and cheese. They did not like one another. So there you go. That's what I was watching this week. And there's another show called Britain's Lost Frickin' Railways. I'm watching it going, my brother would have loved this. Some guy in the 1960s went, far too many railways, we need rid of them, and wiped out about 30% of them in the matter of weeks. And now this train spotter geek guy is walking around with a map going, I think it's just over the hedge, through that guy's garden, and walks these old railway tracks and finds all these like overgrown aqueducts and stuff in the middle of the woods. It's pretty cool. Strangely enough. A free cliff walk directly above the actual Goblins Walk, which is well as well worthwhile. Going around the side of Blackhead is like, it's not technical pay-in goblins, but it's, for want of it's much of a muchness, really. They've had to lay a bit of concrete and some a few bridges and bits and pieces to get you around. So it wasn't open anyway. They'd minibus you down. It wasn't happening. 9:30. Do. What am I gonna sing is folk dope. Oh yeah. Dream a little dream. Na. I stand head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 feet tall. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can't see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. How can I even try? I can never win. Seeing them, feeling them in the state I'm in. How could she say love will find a way? Gather round, all you clowns, let me hear you say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. Down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. Oh, the one owned me, 2, the one who stole me. 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Find a place to make a stand and take it easy. I'm standing on the corner would say maybe. Now let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make a stand and take it easy. Well, I'm walking down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. I got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. We may lose and we may win. We may never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it folks, hope you have enjoyed yourselves this evening. I appreciate you as ever joining me and chiming in. And he says, keep watching. I've been watching the news from the Free State. Seems like we've all got about 48 hours to go. Well, as my friend Junior Johnson would say, kiss the ones you love. It's a good tune of his, actually. Every time you can. I'm so bad now when you put me on the spot. Sing us that song. Kiss the ones you love. Every time you can. Come on. Gee, flip me. Tomorrow's too late for crying when that slow march over troubled sand. Have I got the lyrics? Thank him for the good times, for the shoulder in the dark. Do-do-do-do-do. They're hiding somewhere on a hard drive that's just probably not plugged in. But don't you worry. Kiss the Ones You Love by Junior Johnson. Worth a listen. Yeah? Alright. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. Make it up as you go along, yeah. I do. See, we're all too used to TV. Nothing goes wrong on TV. People don't have Alzheimer's on TV. Not with cue cards. Right, I'm going to bounce in a bit, and I'm going to sing his folk dope, and see if there's another finale or two, but hope you've had a nice evening. Thank you as ever for the support. More CDs coming at you with the correct postage. Apologies to the Robinsons. William, you got lucky. Your postman likes you. Harry, sorry again, sir. That's what you get for getting 2 CDs. So you know, that is annoying. Pedantic, like. Anyway. Well, you don't get the postman charging you for Spotify streams, would they? Do you want some music? Yeah, it's out there somewhere. It's 1s and 0s out there in the net. Whereas I go to the length of burning it, labelling it, sticking it in an envelope, licking a stamp, and my friends get shafted. You try. Aye, exactly. I mean, here we are, lockdown 2.0, and yeah, no, the bars are shut again, and I never got really a gig back at them, so plod on doing this until such times as it is no longer viable. But I enjoy yous all tuning in and enjoying yourselves, and what am I gonna do? Folk Dope, the ballad called Folk Dope. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know William. I didn't see the Morrisons. There's a few who, like Steph Harrison and Diddy Dadado and Malcolm Caldwell. Each got 2 because I wasn't sure if John wanted one and Steph wanted one. I don't know how many CD players people have these days. CD player in your car if you're lucky. If the laser works. But good health if you can find use of it, or if 2's too many, pass it on to someone else. But yours had 2, I'm pretty sure, didn't it? Definitely. A marijuana ballad is a controversial song. It's hard to know for certain if it's right or if it's wrong. Some say it's sentimental, some say it sets you free. Some say it should be legalized, but others disagree. Revered throughout the ages, but now we can't decide to condemn it, commend it or condone, to prohibit or to pardon the trees in Marley's garden, to choose it or refuse it on your own, and naturally to grow it in your home. The lumber companies were losing profit due to hemp. By lobbying the government, they managed to prevent Farmer Joe from growing it and putting it to use. Now the California redwood's been drastically reduced, and there's no excuse. Along came the 60s, hats off to all the hippies. I live by the example they have shown. There's more to this than meets the eye, and that is why you can't deny the revolution only got postponed. The revolution only got postponed. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, excuse me while I kiss the sky. I was telling you about Junior Johnson. He's the fella who sang on this with me. That's him. You're gonna check him out. Made of plastic, growing bigger every day. It floats on the Atlantic and refuses to decay. The answer's in the fiber of that multi-purpose herb. They told us it was evil and they kicked it to the curb. Detecting a discrepancy, unraveling the lie. It won't be long until their cover's blown. Synthetic hypocrisy concocted by the pharmacies, trying to undermine the throne. They only seek to undermine the throne. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, but if you're courting Mary Jane, be wary of her charm. All things in moderation, or a habit starts to form. The hazy, lazy, slightly crazy days begin to merge. You're talking like a parrot till you're knocked off your perch. The art form of rolling may well be my undoing. I very nearly made the perfect cone. My only motivation, the munchies I be craving. At least it beats the dreaded methadone. At least it beats the dreaded methadone. excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, excuse me while I kiss the sky. Diddly doo doo doo. Folks, that is the title track, Folk Dope, from the album Folk Dope. That's why it's the title track. It looks like this. I still have copies. If you'd like one, please find my website, folkdope.com, and the store therein. And I'd like to shout out a big thank you to my friend William, who made me this. I'm going to turn the camera around and show it to you, because if I can just make it twizzle. Yay. Do you see? Pretty bloody cool. Hanging on the wall. Alright. Stuff. And that is roughly where it was. Well, no? Yeah, cool. So ho 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 ho, it's time to go to Betty Buys again. Be well, folks. Thanks for supporting me and keeping me company. And all being well, don't go dying on me. I'll see you another day. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day it soon would come when she and I could be as one. I'll go to the Clyde and I'll mourn and weep, for satisfied I ne'er can be. I'll write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times. For black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands. Folks, thank you very much. I've run out of beer, I've run out of water, I've run out of tunes. At least for today, week 31 of the lockdown series. Look after yourselves, guys. Echinacea, good for your immune system. Keep yourselves boosted. Fight it off. Vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A to C, A to G, all of them. And lots of love to you all. Sleepy tights. Any news, I'll let you know. All right. William, good night, sir, and drink a lot of water. Good luck getting up to work tomorrow. See yous, everybody. Thanks very much. Had a great time. Good night, Mark. Good night, William, Harry, Ali, Neil, Saz, Ruth, my mare, Matthew, I think he's gone, but his internet was bad. Maybe you'll see it tomorrow. Thanks very much, pal. Kadir. Who else? Linda and of course Linda and the Robinsons. Nikki and Jackie. John Fleming was there at the start. The Beautiful South do a great version of Dream Within a Dream. I'll give it a listen. And everyone who was watching me on Twitch earlier, that was very, very kind, and thank you for all your love. I'll see you next time. Ta ta ta.